confidence. So if you're somebody who could use a little bit more confidence when you're trying to accomplish those difficult tasks, please listen in. I have got some great information for you. Since I was taking a training that I bought from John and Nadia Melton. I had seen them in Philadelphia a few weeks ago, and I was really impressed with them, and I decided to buy one of their courses. And they talked about how they geared themselves up for a presentation. Literally, they, on a regular basis, before any presentation, they look in the mirror and say, I'm going to nail it, I'm gonna do great, I'm gonna do awesome. And they talk a little bit about, you know, people might think you're a little bit weird about having self-talk, but I'm here to tell you, it is okay to tell yourself, I'm gonna nail it, I'm gonna do a fantastic job. You might want to do it where people don't hear you, whatever. But what's really important is telling yourself that you're going to do an awesome job. Which reminded me of the other thing that I learned about, and I think it was a couple years ago that I watched Amy Cuddy do a TED Talk. But last October I had a chance to see her live in person, and she gave a talk about how your posture, how your body language actually has an impact on how you're able to succeed. And she talked about power poses, and at a very young age, girls and boys change their stature. They change how they carry themselves, and turns out that boys are more open and broad and strong, and girls tend to a little bit be more weaker and cover themselves this way. And what she talked about during that is, so she did several studies. Again, she is a famous social psychologist, and she found that when you introduce power poses into your day, you will be much more likely to feel good about how you did than if not. She actually did a study with people going on job interviews, and the people that had a more open stance, a broad stance, while they were sitting, were more successful in their interviews than people who were more closed. So here's the deal. Here's what I want you to work on. If you have to have any presentation, or if there's something that you are worried about doing in front of anybody else, before you have to do that, I want you to do a couple things. I want you to stand, and this is kind of like a power pose, right? Wonder Woman. Wasn't she awesome? I love Linda Carter. So do Wonder Woman and say, I'm going to nail it. It is okay to talk to yourself. Get yourself psyched up. Give yourself some energy. You will do so much better. I promise. So let me know how that works out for you. I do it myself. Ha! Surprise, surprise. But if you don't have a cheerleader, be your own cheerleader. Tell yourself you're going to do a great job. You'll have a higher likelihood of success.